Okay, hi all. So here I'm going to discuss with you a very common interview question, which is asked especially for data analyst and data engineering job profile. So here the question is write a SQL query to get the list of names. Names means the employee names who are earning salary more than their manager salary. So it means their salary is more than their manager salary. So this is the table. Table name is employees. So in this table, you have this employee ID column, employee name, salary, and the manager ID. So here you have to find a list of those employees who are earning salary or whose salary is more than or greater than their manager's salary. So this is the question. So before directly jumping into the SQL query, let's try to understand the logic that how we are going to solve it or whenever you try to solve any SQL question. So before jumping directly into the SQL query, if you are very new, if someone is having good experience, so he can directly jump into the SQL query and he can write it. But if you are new to the world of SQL, so my suggestion is first of all, draw a flow chart, like what exactly you are trying to do. Or suppose if you have to solve this manually, okay, without SQL, then how you will solve that and then translate that into the SQL query. And this technique works not only in SQL, but in other programming languages as well. Okay. So what we will do here, so in this employees table, so suppose I will take this table as an alias A. I think those who knows the concept of joins, so we used to take the table alias, right? So I will take this table alias A for each and every column. Okay. So this is table alias A. Similarly, I will take one more table and I will give this as an alias B. This is B dot employee ID, B dot employee name. And then I will tell you that why I'm taking alias and how this will help us. Now, see here. So what I will do, let me change this. Okay. Hmm. Now to find the employees who are earning salary uh, more than their manager's salary. So one thing is crystal clear here that we have to do something so that we should derive this data: employee name, employee salary, manager name, manager salary, right? If I'm able to derive this data, then I can easily find that the records wherever the employee salary is greater than manager salary, right? Then I will write this query: select a star from whatever the table is, table name, where employee salary is greater than manager salary. Then we can write this query and we can get the input, right? That will not be a big deal. So the main thing here is to derive this data. Each and every employee name, their salary, their manager name, and the manager salary. If you're able to derive this, then you can solve this question, right? So it means now the main challenge in this question is to derive this particular data. That is the main challenge. Now, how to get this? If I'm considering this employees A table, so here I have this employee name and the salary. Okay. So I can write here select A dot employee name, and this is your employee name, and then I will write comma A dot salary. And I will give this alias as an employee salary table alias. Okay. Now, to get the manager name and manager salary, now this is a challenge because employee name and employee salary I can get from this employees table. I have this values already present here. So this is not a big deal. So again, to derive this, it's not a big deal. We can derive it easily. Correct. So it means net in this question, this is the main challenge to derive manager name and the manager salary. Correct. So how to get manager name and the manager salary? Now, suppose take this example, this first record. If I'm considering this record and if I have to find the manager of this employee Tom, so this Tom manager is manager ID 5, and we all know that manager is also an employee of the company, right? So to find the name of this manager ID 5, what I have to do, I have to take this ID 5 and I have to search in this employee ID column because manager is also an employee, right? So here the manager ID 5, then I have to search this 5 in this employee ID column. And here is this value 5. So it means Abdul is the manager of Tom. And then this salary 400 is the salary of Abdul. So from this, we can derive that, oh, one thing is clear that Tom's manager is Abdul and Abdul's salary is 400, right? So this is what we want. So it means for this, we have to join employees A and employees B table based on the A dot manager ID should be same as this B dot employee ID. It means between these two tables, this will be the joining condition, right? This will be the joining condition between those two tables. And that is what you'll, and this is what your inner join is. So it means I have to join this employees A and employees B table based on this A dot manager ID equals B dot employee ID. So then I will write here from employees A join, sorry, employees B. Now, what is the joining condition? A dot manager ID equals B dot employee ID. This is what I have written here. From the table A, I'm taking manager ID and I'm searching this manager ID in this employee ID column. Why? Because manager is also an employee of the same company, right? This is the condition. Then from this employees B table, I want this B dot employee name. Now this B dot employee name is nothing but the manager. So that's why I will give alias here, manager name. Then this B dot salary is nothing but the salary of your manager. So I will write here as manager salary. Okay. So this is the query. So try to understand here that how we are deriving the query. So first of all, before solving any SQL question, first of all, try to create this mapping diagram that what you want to get the data, which table you need, right? Then you can derive the query easily. Now see, I will execute this query here. So I got this data. Okay. Now I got this data. Now from this data, one thing is clear that John, let's take Tom. Tom is earning 200 rupees. Tom's manager is Abdul. Abdul is earning 400. Okay, this is fine. This is clear. Next record, John. John's salary is 650. John's salary is 650. John's manager is 4. 4 is here. Michael 600. It means John's manager name is Michael. John's manager name is Michael. John is earning 650. We have written 650 here. Michael is earning 600. We have written 600 here, right? Okay. Then let's check for Sarah. Why we're not getting record for Sarah, Michael, and Abdul? The reason is for Sarah, manager ID is 6. Now manager ID is 6. If I will check here, so we don't have the information for the manager ID 6 here. That is why we're not getting that in the output. For manager ID 7 as well, there is no information. For manager ID 8 as well, there is no information. So if you perform the inner join, we'll get only these two records. If the question is that I want the details of all the employees, then you have to use left join here, but that is not required because we don't have the details of the other manager IDs, right? So now we got this data, whatever we have discussed. Now on top of it, then you can apply the filter condition that this salary should be greater than this salary. So then with the help of where condition or within on as well, you can write this condition, your wish. So then you can apply filter where B dot sorry, A dot salary, because you want those records where employee salary is greater than manager salary. So I will write A dot salary greater than B dot salary, right? Now check this. You got this John and John 650. Now let me execute it here. Now we got this output. So now let's verify the data, whether it is correct or not. So if you'll check here, John is earning 650 and his manager is earning 600. It means John is the one who is earning salary more than his manager, right? Now then you can ask a question here. Suppose the requirement is to just display the employee name, right? You don't have to display the salary and all those things, because many times this data are confidential. So maybe if you're attending interview, your interviewer can tell you that I told you to display only the name of the employee. I don't want this columns. It's very simple. What you can do, you can remove these values from here. Whatever you don't want, you remove it from here. Now just execute this query. So this query will tell you the employee who is earning salary more than his manager's salary. So John is the one who is earning salary greater than his manager. So thanks a lot for watching this video. Take care. Bye.